Hey YouTube, this is Rustic Amusement Park Fan 62. I'm going to make this video as short and sweet as I can just because of storage on my phone right now. But this is Dollywood's A Smoky Mountain Christmas 2020. Now, please note this, there have been some changes for A Smoky Mountain Christmas this year compared to previous years. First of all, before you get into the park, it's not recommended, but it's not mandatory, but it's recommended you make a reservation just because it can get limited. Now, you also will need a face mask of some sorts, and but if you buy a ticket ahead of time, you won't need to make a reservation. Now I got that out of the way. Now, this year has been altered a little bit just because of COVID. Now, stuff like Aunt Granny's is family style, which means they bring the food to you instead of you go get the food yourself. Now, as far as the food that's going to be offered, I'm not entirely sure what that is at this point. Now, the next thing is their parade of many colors is not happening this year due to social distancing guidelines through the state of Tennessee and the CDC. So on select nights, which is typically Friday nights and Saturday nights, and then busy nights throughout the year, they're going to have like Christmas fireworks, which probably will include stuff like Black Friday, that Saturday, and maybe Sunday, who knows. Now, my advice to you is get there as early as you can because the park can fill up fairly quickly. So now, as it is Tuesday, November 3rd, 2020, you have until Saturday, November 7th, which is this coming Saturday, to, if you have a season pass already, to renew it for a deal which is a lot cheaper than what it normally is. If you have a basic pass, it can be renewed for $79 plus tax, which comes out to $88. With that, you'll get several bring a friend free tickets and a souvenir cup as well. Also, the best thing to do, because they probably aren't giving out maps this year, is download the Dollywood app on your phone, so that way you can see like the times. Now, for shows this year, they are doing a limited number of seats inside the amphitheaters this year, for Christmas. I'm not entirely sure how many seats compared to normal, and then they're also not doing Oh Holy Night and 'Twas the Night Before Christmas because of the social distancing guidelines, I assume. But they do have other shows throughout the park this year. And also, as now from what I've been told as well, for places like I call it a snack shack that is beside Wild Eagle and in the county fair area, they have a person that will get the drink for you. You just got to tell them what you want. I assume. Now, I'm not entirely sure how that works with Red's Diner. Now, they may give you a Coca-Cola cup and you get it yourself in the cup, and I'm not entirely sure. Now, also, please note, as many coaster sites on YouTube have announced. Lightning Rod is not open for the rest of this year. It is getting something done on it. Maybe it's retracking. Who knows? Now, also the best option too, if you're trying to watch what you spend when you go, is take the trolley instead of parking in the parking lot. The trolley's $2.50 per person. I assume you have to follow the social distancing guidelines in there. I'm not entirely sure how that is possible, but in down below I will see how and put how that is possible. They may only be letting in a certain number of people. Now, last thing is this, with weather, because they are in the mountains of Tennessee, you don't exactly know what is going to happen. So be prepared, especially if you go from Thanksgiving through basically Thanksgiving on. The weather can get very tricky. So the best thing to do is take a sweatshirt and a coat as well, just because, especially if you go in Craftsman's Valley, it can get really cold there. Once I go, I am planning on going. I will do some short clips of Dollywood, what I've seen. So whenever that is. Now, lastly, if you do go, have a good time. And in the comments below, put if you went this year, what did you think of it, and so forth. And yeah.